Hey everybody, it's Lily Angel. I wanted to show you in today's video what my meta team, my main lineup looks like. Okay? So first I'm going to show what it looked like before, So let's go ahead and get this all set up. So, let's see. Before Yelena, I guess that's where we'll start, right? So, it was something like this. Alright, so this is what it was like before Yelena. I tried Christy on the team, but she's better off on support. From my experience and from the experience of others that I've talked to about it. This was another lineup that I did like this. Sometimes I would have him in the back, right? Or sometimes I would have her at the front. Alright, and then, so this is where Nixra comes in, right? So, before Nixra, actually, there was one last thing. The issue of Khun. You could get revives from Sarah at the time, so, it was like, you don't really need to use him, but now that Nixra's here, let's take a look at this, right? Okay, you either take off Ximi or Seraphina, so since the healing's not needed as much, since so much damage is done, you've got Seraphina there. Let's say you add in Khun. Now you have revives before and after you fall in battle, before you fall in battle, and then after Seraphina falls in battle. So, you could do something like this as well. This was something else that I did, but when Nixra comes in, Seraphina has to go. That's the thing. Because it's either Seraphina or Ximi or Khun, right? So, if you want revives, you would have to use Khun or Seraphina. If you just have Seraphina, you don't have anyone reviving you, right? But if I did use Seraphina on this, it would probably be something like that, or something like that. Anyways, Khun is on my meta lineup, my main team, 1330. This is also the Taiwanese meta when Nixra and Zahard came out. So, for the exact order that I do the lineup, it's Yelena. Okay, it's Christy, this is the Taiwan meta lineup is with Christie in front, humanoid mech in front of Christie, Yelena, Moonshade, Phoenix, Khun, and Zenith. And then Zahard in the back. And they weren't playing Butterfly. They were playing Dragon solo. So let's go ahead and unfuse that. And then they also have the Golden Guardian for this. So this is what the Taiwan meta looks like. My Christie's not strong enough to do that. So I have Zahard in front, Christie in support, or I have Yelena in front. And I like to have Khun in the back because he doesn't have speed marks. So he's always going to be too slow. Anyways, you know what I mean? Like, he's a slow character. And I like to put my humanoid mech back here. Let's make sure this is how I like it. Alright. This is probably how I prefer it. But, you know, I want it to look good, and I can't have her blocking off so hard like that, so even though, you know, she would be next to be hit, and it affects performance, I prefer the aesthetic, you know? My Yelena is probably not strong enough to be in front, so I like to have her either in back or in the middle row. Moonshade third away from the fourth, you know, on the four square in the middle, and then Zenith in the middle too. Alright, so let's go ahead and save that as my formation. That is pretty much my best lineup. I guess we would say this is my best lineup, or that's my best lineup, right? But aesthetics. Yeah, I think for today I'll run with Yelena in front. And I don't know, my Dream Queen seems to go off enough, so I'm not really upset about whether I miss it or not. And I like it on turn 2. Alright, so that's the meta lineup, and its changes recently. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe, like, share, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.